What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, and I'm back at y'all with another one. So, as I told you guys, His Excellency, Turki Al-Sheikh, is taking over the sport of boxing. You don't have to believe me. He has now declared no more pay-per-views for Riyadh season and his cards as long as they're on the zone. He will have no more pay-per-views after these few upcoming pay-per-view events. It's over. And His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh not only is saying no more pay-per-views, but he is also paying Alexander Usyk and Daniel Dubois hundreds of millions of dollars for their fight. Not to mention the Canelo Alvarez Terence Crawford fight, so on and so forth, right? He's just putting out a ton of money. A ton of money. His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh is looking to make a major change in the sport of boxing. Shaking up the sport of boxing is an understatement. So he's giving Alexander Usyk $132 million. And he's giving Daniel Dubois $71.2 million for their showdown. Did you hear what I just said? That in itself lets you know his plans for the sport of boxing. But not only that, now all the people that was talking about, oh, see, Turki Al-Sheikh is losing money on the sport of boxing. He don't care about losing money. That's not the point. The point for him is to make a change, a drastic change within the sport of boxing, and that's exactly what he's doing. Not only is he making a drastic change in the sport of boxing, but he's making a big statement, a massive statement. No more pay-per-views. What he's doing is putting pressure on all these other promoters. That's what he's doing. He's applying pressure. Not only is he doing that, but he's willing to pay the fighters to make the best fight the best. With no problem, no hesitation. With no problems and no hesitations. He's willing to make the best versus the best. No hesitations, no problems. Make it happen. That speaks volumes. That speaks volumes. He's shaking up the landscape. Shaking up the landscape. No more pay-per-views. Do you understand how huge that is? That's enormous. So after these, he got Alexander Usyk versus Daniel Dubois. Daniel Dubois is going to make $71 million for this fight. He's never been a pay-per-view superstar, a cash cow. He's making $71 million as the B-side. Terence Crawford is set to make above $50 million for the Canelo fight, as I'm being told. It could be $75 million as the B-side. And the A-side, he's putting hundreds of million dollars in these dudes' pockets. What more can they want? What he's doing is securing the future. Right? He's telling you, hey, I'm going to give you X, Y, hundreds. In 2 fights, Canelo Alvarez is going to make $200 million with Turki Al-Sheikh. $200 million in 2 fights with Turki Al-Sheikh. After that, he could do Turki Al-Sheikh a favor, right? Hey, I'll fight him for $10 million. He already, hey man, he made generational wealth. Generational wealth. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. This dude has changed boxing forever. How Cardi B said, forever. He changed boxing. He has made a major statement in the sport of boxing. It's over. He's applied so much pressure to everybody else. The get down and lay down, it's over, man. It's over. No more pay-per-views. Who can keep up with that? Who else can keep up with that? They need pay-per-views to pay the fighters. Who else can keep up with that? Nobody. Nobody else can keep up with that. They can't keep up with that model. They can't keep up with that model. It's over. It's over, bruh. It's over. How could Tank Davis call himself the cash cow in the sport of boxing and the face of the sport of boxing? He can't. Turkey Al-Sheikh just eliminated face of the sport of boxing. There's no face of the sport of boxing no more. There's no cash cow. He's the cash cow. How do you gauge anybody's value when he's just willing to pay everybody massive amounts of money? You can't. He's eliminated. You don't even hear A side, B side no more. You don't hear sides of the street talk no more. You don't hear. There's no more face of the sport of boxing. How could there be? Daniel DeBose is making $70 million. That's more than Tank Davis has ever made in his career. Tank Davis was talking about he was signing a deal. I want y'all to understand this. He said he was signing a massive deal with Amazon Prime that was worth $240 million. Daniel DeBose, as the B side, is getting $71 million. Take that into consideration, people. Tank said that he was going to get $240 million over 7 fights. Daniel DeBose is getting $71 million for 1 fight. Alexander Usyk is getting $132 million for 1 fight. So guess what? Let's say Usyk beats. Now Usyk got, on top of that, he got $100 million to fight Tyson Fury in the rematch. So in 2 fights, for Usyk has gotten, in 2 fights, what Tank said he was going to get in a massive deal for 7 fights. He got $100 million for the Tyson Fury rematch. And he's getting ready to get $132 million for the Daniel DeBose fight. That's $232 million for 2 fights. For 2 fights. Tank said he was going to get $240 million for 7 fights. Do the math. Turkey Al-Sheikh has erased face of the sport of boxing. He has erased A-side, B-side talk. He has completely erased A-side, B-side talk. He has completely erased sides of the street. He has completely erased and obliterated anything you could think of. Again, like I said, Tank said he was going to get a massive deal with Amazon Prime worth 7 fights, 6 to 7 fights for $240 million. Alexander Usyk got $232 million for 2 fights after Saturday. It's over. But drop a comment in the comment section and let me know what y'all think. That means, by that method and that standard, Alexander Usyk is a bigger draw or a bigger face of sport of boxing than Tank, because we only go off money made. But y'all was talking about Turkey Al-Sheikh losing money on Terrence Crawford, Israel Madrimov fight. I told y'all stop paying attention to these people. They know not what they speak of. And I'm gone. Peace.